I had a whole plan for how I wanted to start this week's episode, but someone else has reached out to me and would like to open tonight's show with a song. Matthew?
Matthew?
It must have been cold there in my shadow. Is that as far as I can go before copyright infringement, or can I go a little more?
I kind of want to see where it's going to go.
Oh, yeah.
Did you ever know? I'm sorry.
Nice, Sid.
I remember
It's a
learning that on the
visual goof.
piano in like the year it came out. It was a hot tune to learn on the keys. We called it the keys when I was
Learn on
12.
the keys when you were in third grade.
Did you ever know? Bette Midler had her day in the sun, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah. That actually is not. That's not the original recording. That is a cover.
That's true. I knew that. It became famous from the movie Beaches, right?
Beaches. Yeah.
Which Skid was an extra in.
I was not, although I was working in a movie theater that was showing it.
Same thing.
Counts.
Same thing.
Sydney, do you remember
Peter
the
Six.
smash summer blockbuster Beaches?
Yeah, and I'll tell you the plot. It's about that guy, and they are near the body of water that we love.
That's the movie.
Nailed it.
That's it.
That was 1988. That movie came out.
I remember it clearly.
No, it wasn't 88.
Yeah, 88.
90.
Was it 90? I'm looking right
Yeah.
now on Wikipedia. We need to correct Wikipedia then.
Oh, no, you know what?
Yeah,
I'm confusing with the Lemon Sisters. So you're right. You're right.
Everyone makes that mistake.
Yeah.
This wasn't a summer blockbuster. This was a holiday blockbuster.
Yeah, it was. They tried to push it in for Oscar contention on December 21st of 88.
Featuring the horribly underrated and tragic career of John Hurd.
John Hurd, I know.
Oh, John Hurd.
Actually,
Forgot he
I
was in
feel
there.
like, Joe, our wives were watching Beaches one night, and then Aaron revealed to us that in the novel Beaches, the character John Hurd plays is like, I mean, it's just like, he's just like a nice guy who they don't like, it doesn't work out, they fight, doesn't work out. But in the novel, apparently, like, he's a monster. Like, he's like a true, like, he's like a criminal. It's just like a whole, and we were all like, what?
I don't
John
remember.
Hurd?
And not John Hurd.
Yeah, he died young, right? Because he was in the Home Alone movies. He was a great actor, but he passed away tragically, I think. Very
Just a few
young.
years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember. I think the tragedy was his
Chicago
career.
guy.
It just never I don't know, amounted to what it was supposed to be.
Never
He's
really
kind of
popped,
like
yeah.
he's kind of like the equivalent of like a high draft pick that busts. But like,
Yeah.
but he was very talented, and he
Yeah, he
came
worked
up
with Scorsese.
Yeah, he came up with like the right people. I remember reading this whole article about it. Some journalist did a whole thing. It was like the person that like should have been Tom Hanks and never was, kind of thing. It was really interesting read. And of course, because I grew up loving him because of Home Alone. Yeah, for sure.
I think the
Apparently he
last
was
movie he
married
was
to-
in was the third Sharknado movie.
Yeah, I think
Or the
you're right,
second one.
too.
Yeah.
Did you know he was married to Margot Kidder in
That's
79?
what I just
Yeah.
saw.
Yeah.
For 6 days.
Sure, there's
For
a lot of
6 days.
Beaches and John Hurd fans on the stream tonight.
This is what they tune in for, man.
That's right. Androids and Aliens, high science fantasy, and the career of John Hurd and Barbara Hershey movies.
Oh, apparently he also became a 9/11 truther. So
Oh, come on. Just let his legend live on,
I
Matthew.
know. I read that, Matthew, and I was like, I'm going to leave that off the
Leave
stream.
it alone.
And then you just come in and crush John Hurd's reputation.
Oh, no.
well, sorry, John Hurd's reputation.
You know, and it might not even be correct, which makes it
true.
even worse. You're just throwing it out there, besmirching the good man's name.
I'm going to do some further Googling. Go ahead with the show. I'm just going to be researching John Hurd's
For a
conspiracy theory
second,
beliefs.
for a quick second, Troy, I thought you meant maybe he was right about the 9/11 conspiracy.
All I'm saying is, how did that one down the street fall? No, all right, anyway. Sure looked like a controlled explosion to me. That's all I'm saying. Did you ever get caught in those wormholes where, like, with only like a couple years after, you're like, you know what? That guy makes a really good point. Let me watch this for 3 hours. Speaking of 9/11 truthers, give it up for David Winters, everybody. He's back with us tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Wow, another amazing segue. You know what they say about jet fuel, Troy?
It's hot. How are you tonight, David? What's going on with you?
I'm doing wonderful. After last week's intense episode with near death experiences and whatnot. I like the, with no horse in the race. I enjoy seeing people almost die. That's kind of my thing. It's kind
And
of my
you're
thing.
you're a seasoned GM. You're a game master extraordinaire. You got 17 stars for the Pathfinder and Starfinder Society, I'm sure. How do you feel about the whole 86 situation that went down?
Oh, was there a better time for an 86? I must say. I mean, people complain about your use of that rule and how the probabilities don't necessarily work out with, both the 69 and the 86 being over 50, but that's neither here nor there. So,
Yeah, it's a tough one. It's a tough
you
one.
haters out there, take that.
If you ever tried to pull that out in society play, I imagine there would just be like bloodshed from the people at the table. No. Show me around the room.
Straight to HQ and report you, and they try to take away all your stars, and they take your Gen Con badge and everything.
You just rip it right off you.
Yeah, you can't mess with that.
The funny thing is, you're like barely exaggerating.
Barely.
It's like what they do to Mr. Banks and Mr. Poppins. They invert your bowler, they invert your umbrella, they pop out your bowler hat. What's that called? It's got a name. It's good. I feel like this is like right up your alley. What is it? There's like a name for what they do to him. It's like a
Assault.
Don't come to me.
Ellie, you know what it's called. What is it called when what they do to that guy?
Just say it in Swedish, Ellie.
A wedgie?
Okay.
She's accurate. Dressing down, maybe?
I don't know actually what you guys are talking about, but I wondered, like I haven't been to many nerd conventions, so does it get like European hooligan soccer? Like, does it get that violent?
Like
or is it
rowdy.
more-
Violent.
No,
Yeah, do
no,
they
it's-
fight? Do people fight with their hands?
No, there's no fighting.
Whatever.
There's a lot of arguing.
There's a lot of reporting people. There's a lot of filing of reports, filing of complaints. Yeah,
Yeah,
that
that's-
happens.
'cause
Punch
that's-
them. Just punch somebody.
Yeah, let's have
She
some
says
blood.
the PBR.
Tall boy PVR.
Just fucking punch them. I don't care.
Oh dear.
She's got like a gas
Sydney
station
started
PVR.
early.
Just punch him.
Can I just say, my roommate gave me this. She went to the store and she got something random, and it's a Pabst Blue Ribbon seltzer, and it's 8% alcohol.
That's how you know it's good.
Wow.
The
So,
malt
what's up,
liquor of
guys?
seltzers.
Yeah, let's have some
Yeah,
fun.
it tastes crazy.
It tastes crazy.
This is a real beer right here, Nugget Nectar from Trogs. One of my absolute
Oh, I
faves.
love Trogs.
Classic.
It's a La Valley fave, and then here's the matching glass for the old logo. But this show isn't about beer. It's about friendship.
It's called cashiering, by the way.
Oh, yes. Okay.
That was good timing.
Troy, I got the sense that Troy was on the verge of something beautiful.
Yeah,
It's about to like delve into
called-
something poetic.
Me too,
Friendship.
and then he made the mistake of offering me a pregnant pause.
I gave you that pregnant pause, and you took care of it. Yeah, I lost it. I was going to say something nice, but it's over now.
Friends.
Friendship.
Friendship. We love each other.
Grant, you're awfully quiet there in the middle, or that's where you are on my Skype screen. I don't know where you are on the actual stream. What's going on with you? You frozen?
He is frozen.
It looks like the Madame
And
Tussauds
that's when I
version
got
of Grant.
cashiered.
Oh,
You got us.
All right.
You got nothing, Grant?
No, I got nothing. I talk about it too much, but my hair looks great tonight. I just have to say that right off the top. Look at this. It's Bieber-esque. It's early 90s or late 90s, early 2000s Ashton Kutcher. That's
Now,
what I'm saying.
what? How much product is in there?
None.
None at all.
How
It just
much is that
falls like
You just
Kutcher.
wake up like that?
I just wake up. Well, no, I shampoo. I condition. Pantene.
You condition every day?
Do you blow
Yeah,
dry?
No.
Ooh, it's a lot
Wash
of
your hair
scalp.
every day?
Yeah, I do. I tried doing the spray stuff, the dry shampoo, and I could never get over that hump. Everyone who is into dry shampoo is like, you just have to live like a pig for 8 days. And then after that, I couldn't get over I know that my scalp is overproducing oil to like compensate for what I'm doing to it, but it's easy enough to just take a shower every day to where I don't care.
A couple of years ago, there was a thing called the no poo movement. Where people just said, I'm done with it. I'm done with the shampoo. I will shampoo once every 30 days. It didn't take off. But look up the no poo movement. I do a shampoo 3 times a week. That's enough. Even if I work out.
That's my frequency.
Yeah. I used to do twice a day every day, which was insane.
Oh.
I used to shower twice a day, morning and night, like a crazy person. I finally broke that habit in college. And then it came back shortly in my mid-20s. But I'm done with it now.
Your sebaceous glands were like, wow.
Oh, they hated it. But my stylist told me, she's like, shampoo every 3 times a week. Tops. That's all you need. And like she's like, if you work out and you're all sweaty, the hot water's enough to get that out of there.
No, it's stylist. You have a stylist.
Yes. What do you go to a barber, Ellie?
Ellie goes for a hot shave twice a month.
Do you go to a common hairdresser to get your locks cut?
Guys. I a couple of weeks ago, Troy said something about beards that I didn't know, and you called it 5 p.m. shade. And
Yep, that was it exactly. Nailed it.
Yeah.
You remember it.
And I went down a Google.
1700-hour shade.
The old 5 p.m. shade.
Yeah.
Gotta write that title option down.
5
Ellie.
p.m. shade.
Go ahead. You looked it up. You looked up 5 p.m.
You
shade.
looked it up.
Well, and
You must
to
have
me
not
it's
have gotten far.
well, to me it's insane.
We lost skin.
It's insane. Yeah, sorry.
Well, I thought it was cool that a man can grow beard that fast. I had no idea. Like, can you shave in the morning and then have a beard in the evening?
That's exactly what it is.
What a
Yeah.
freak!
Not everybody.
I shave every morning, Ellie.
Yeah, Matthew. Look like a baby this morning. It has to do with the virility of a man, how much beard they grow in 9
Oh my
hours.
God! Can you guys imagine if I was born a man? Because I get annoyed if I get hairy after 6 weeks. That's my limit. So every day you have to shave, Matthew. Otherwise, you look like that.
Otherwise, you look like that. Somebody pull down the 5 p.m. shade on that face. I've seen enough.
I meant it in a compliment way, but I mean, like,
Oh, really?
Matthew, go to any lengths you have to prevent yourself from looking that way.
Look like Robin Williams' ass.
all right. I'm gonna go and get my dice. Well, you have a good show, everyone.
Well, you may not need them for long after the end of this combat. We'll jump in here. We finished last week. You were in the middle of a combat, and we wrapped that one up. And then you guys kind of went back and forth a little bit about what to do. You were presented with some new information after Friss tried to hack into the system and just couldn't get past the high-level coding that they had, and just kept setting off these countermeasures that almost killed Ellie, were it not for some politicking on Matthew's part.
5 times.
5 times.
I mean, it was like, on the edge of 1 HP a lot of times.
Yeah, you were in bad shape, but you finally got through with that, and then another hologram came up saying, there is still danger here. Take care of it. Meet me in the north, the room to the northwest, or whatever. So you're like, well, we really can't do anything right now, especially with Linnea in the condition that she's in. So why don't we bar the door, bed down, rest up, get some HP, get some SP, and get our spells and powers back, and then go explore the rest of this place before we go talk to this second hologram. Well, sure enough, Joe rolls an 86, and the doors bust open, and it's a firefight. And so you're fighting 3 cultists, and then you're fighting this badass-looking half-orc. Let's go to roll 20. Let's go to roll 20 and take another look at this half-orc who looks as cool as her name, which may or may not be revealed. But it was Grant, I believe, who said, "Oh, look, she's got the symbol of the Devourer on her head." Good pick there, Grant. Really, really cool looking character. Type of character you could probably guess her class just by the way they drew her. You guys rolled the higher initiative, and you went to town. You left Qualo kind of flying solo up there, and so the cultists all converged on him. Meanwhile, the rest of you took your turns, but now it is her turn. She has a pistol in her hand. The range on that pistol means that in order to hit anyone right now without a penalty, she has to fire at Qualo. So fire at Qualo, she will. She's got some cool abilities that I am going to attempt to enact. Let me just bring up my notes here. Okay, first let's try the trick attack. Natty 18. Got the trick attack. Now, boom, firing at Qualo. Qualo, go ahead and give yourself a +4 to your AC, right, David?
Yeah, depends how you want to rule it, but that's that's nice.
I would say if this dude wasn't there, I would say +2, but it's really a wall of cultists. I don't want to give him the +4. I really don't, because I might miss, and then it just makes her turn lame. But that's okay. Give yourself a +4. This is going to be, I think it's against EAC, right?
Yeah, this is
Plasma John. All right, here we go. To hit.
It's a Plasma John.
28 against your new AC.
You got me.
Time to roll out the D8 truck. Let's start with the regular damage. Amazing. That is going to be 13 points of regular. And then, okay. Oh, God, brutal. All right, I rolled on 4 more D8. I rolled 1, 2, 1, 8. 8, 9, 10.
Okay, good.
11, so
Good.
12 more points of damage. And then you are flat-footed against everyone until the end of your next turn. The old debilitating trick.
Wow, this sounds so familiar somehow.
Doesn't it? Really, it just if you think about it, this sounds like a familiar ability. Comes out hot with the trick attack, lands regular damage, an extra 48, which was shitty, and leaves Qualo flat-footed. And she's going to stay right there. She's got a wall of cultists separating her and this party with one member who is completely out of resolve. You guys didn't get to rest. You did do a little healing, but you're not full, some of you. Let's keep things moving with both of the cultists.
Oh, God.
Now, this guy here...
Qualo's just eating all of this damage. Did you have full stamina, full HP going into this?
Yes, and I got some down. I was attacked and hit successfully. And the real bummer is that I have something called close combat, which when I get a hit on an adjacent foe, I get +2 against non-adjacent foes. So not only did I have that +4 bonus, I had a +6 bonus total. And you got my EAC exactly at 20.
Wow. Okay. All right. That is good to know. All right. These guys are going to do multiple attacks on Qualo here. This is going to be interesting if all 4 of them hit. So let me just make sure, because one of these guys already went. I think it's the guy in the back that went, but let me just make absolutely sure, because I don't want to take more attacks than I'm allowed against old Qualo, because if I'm anything, I'm fair. And in fact, this dude here did go. So let's start with this guy. 2 attacks on Qualo with a longsword. Natural 1 on the first roll.
Hey, there we go.
Really took a turn for the worse. God.
Turn for the better. Okay. This one from Cameron in Melbourne, Australia.
Okay.
Extreme body modification. You miss so spectacularly that you manage to carve into your own body, leaving a gruesome reminder of your own clumsiness. You take 1d4 bleed damage and are sickened. Reflex saving throw negates. You continue bleeding until you receive any form of healing. You remain sickened as long as you are bleeding.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think I made the reflex save with a 24. against your EAC.
Now is my EA.
It's a longsword, isn't it? It's an energy longsword.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, that would be against CAC.
And
Slashing.
you're adjacent to me, and I'm not getting the bonus from you being far away. So that is exactly my CAC.
All right. So am I still bleeding but not sickened, or it negates
Not according
everything?
to the language. It just said you're bleeding and sickened. Then it said reflex negates. So
Thank Jeebus. Second swing with the old longsword is a 27.
Oh,
Ooh. More D8s coming out. This is a lot of D8s for one shellfish to handle in a night. All right, that is, oh god, another one on a D8. I'm switching these up, and a 2. So 17 points of slashing. So still a lot of slashing, and that's on a 1 and a 2. So that's really shitty. Okay, so that guy's done. Fumbled. Luckily, it didn't hurt him. He's already vulnerable to fire, and his speed is halved because of something somebody did. I'm glad I wrote that on the screen because I would have forgot. Now the guy in the back here, Poop Salad, he is going to fire at Qualo. And Qualo, again, give yourself a +4 to your AC. No. Better than that, I'm going to chuck a grenade into the room and try and hit Callum, Kreska, and Qualo.
Brother.
That's what I want to do.
Oh, bother.
Made it. I need a reflex save from Callum, Kreska, and Qualo.
Nailed it.
Are you going to be able to get both of them? Because it's a 10-foot radius, right?
Don't raise your voice at me, first of all. Second of all, yeah, let me see. So if I drop it schma, that's 10 to there, 10 to there, and he's 10.
I believe it's intersections, though, that you're shooting at when it comes to grenades. So it would be from, like, right... I don't know if you can see my ping.
I see your ping.
So now what you could do, you could drop it next to Kreska and get Callum, Kreska, and Dax.
But because of the intersection, how do you determine the feet away from an intersection? Just if I... From line to line,
It's
basically?
like full blocks, basically. So
Okay.
from... Yeah, without...
All right, then I will do that. Callum, Kreska, and Dax. Joe, you can thank David for this. Callum,
I've written it down.
Kreska, and now Dax. I need a reflex save. Kreska, what'd you roll?
I rolled a 12.
That is a fail. Callum.
26.
Big pass from Callum. What about old reflexy O'Brien?
Natural 1.
Oh,
Definitely a fail. So, you're all going to take, 7 points of damage to Kreska and Dax, 3 points to Callum, and now both Kreska and Dax take 6 points of burn damage or on fire. Now, do you take that now or on their
your
turn?
turn.
David?
on their turn, yeah. So you'll
Max
roll the 1d6 on their turn.
Burn. Worst part about burn is now you've got to either just stay burning and eat the damage, or spend your action to put yourself out, or put a friend out. I really need to use more grenades. They're fun. Trivia question: do you remember the first grenade that came to play in this adventure? Here's a little side note: the first one that
Yes.
I remember.
I remember too. I
remember
think
it.
I remember. It's a
Ellie?
smoke grenade from Joe that almost killed us all.
No, but a very memorable
remember that.
grenade. Thank you for bringing it up.
Solid grenade.
If I'm not mistaken, you're talking about the 0G grenade inside the cave. No? Alien android, the android assassin. It pinked off the wall.
Oh, that probably was the first one. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. I was thinking of the one in the statue. Remember, you guys went up the stairs and just tink, 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 tink.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, that was probably the
That
second
was
or third.
book 2, so I beat you.
You beat me.
Bottle cap.
You know what? You're still on fire. All my characters have gone. They have done some decent damage. Captain K, you're on fire. David, does she take the damage now, or does she take it at the end of her turn?
As long as you have the condition at the start of your turn, each round before you take any actions, you take the damage.
Kreska, you're on fire. Take 6 points of damage. Tell me what you want to do. You're on fire. Did I mention you're on fire? Your clothes are on fire.
Remind me again. Am I?
Smells like fried crocodile.
So I'm just reading the text of the burning condition. It says, at the end of each round you are burning, you can attempt a reflex saving throw to remove this condition. DC is equal to blah, blah, blah. If you succeed, you lose the burning condition. What kind of action is that? Is that a full round?
It's
Since
free
it
action.
doesn't say, I think it's just an automatic end of turn kind of thing to see if it's
Okay, great. So I will take that 6 damage.
Or
Okay.
I will also add at the very end of the burning condition, there is the option to use a full action to stop, drop, and roll if you really want to put it out.
Okay. I'll for now, being in the dire straits we are, I'll do a little fighting and then I will attempt to do a reflex save when we get there.
That's wise, I think.
Speaking
Troy-
of Dire Straits, you a fan of the band?
I can't say I know much of their work besides the song Brothers in Arms.
How's that one go?
That's the one that pops out at you?
Yeah, I was like thinking of 7 others.
'Cause it's in that episode of The West Wing.
Oh, that makes sense.
I've not seen it.
I mean, Sultans of Swing. You must.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the one.
Sultans.
Yeah.
Sultans of Swing. Little known fact, I've said this before, I don't know if it was on Canifod or not. Terrible karaoke song. Don't ever do
Oh,
it.
yeah.
It's extremely embarrassing. It's just you kind of droning on for 8 minutes while everyone's like, get off the stage! It's a pretty horrible song.
Trivia question. In the song Money for Nothing, who guested in it that says, I want my MTV?
That's Sting, right?
That is Sting.
Yeah.
Give yourself 3 experience points. Yeah! It is Sting. It's even a cartoon Sting. Cindy, you knew that. You were too busy watching Beaches to catch that
Oh
video
yeah.
on the
I didn't.
MTV.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, I knew it was Sting. Obviously,
The police.
I do like the police.
Indeed. I love the police. Anyways, well, whose turn is it? What's happening?
It's still
I just want to
mine.
hang out with you guys and shoot the shit.
Yeah, Matthew's just sitting on his
karaoke.
turn. He's just not doing anything.
Matthew wants to defund the police. Sting and the police, not the actual police. And that's just not right. Andy Summers needs work.
What is Andy Summers up to right now?
He's doing his own thing, man. Don't worry about it. Him and Stuart Copeland hang out once in a while and just jam. Sting's too busy, though. He's having tantric sex and writing hits with Shaggy.
As soon as we got onto this topic, I was like, by the end of it, Troy is going to say the words tantric sex at least once.
If you don't mention tantric sex and Shaggy, you're not doing Sting right.
In the same sentence, even. Okay, well, Troy, before we went on the air tonight, I made a discovery.
What?
And I conferred with David. He confirmed that, yes, indeed, I was stupid. And I have been nerfing myself for some time now.
You scruffy-looking nerf herder.
Go on.
What'd you do?
So, Mind Thrust, as you know, is my connection spell, and it's a variable level spell, so it's supposed to kind of level up every time I get a new spell level that I can cast. And I stopped doing that after 2nd level, but I can cast 3rd level spells, my friend. I could be casting 3rd level Mind Thrust this whole time.
Dude, was it my mystic that made you realize that you were like not using Mind Thrust to its full ability?
No, and I it wasn't that, but
No.
I could tell you it was Hero Lab's fault. I could say that, but I'm going to take the high road on this and
Yes.
not say that on the air.
We won't speak ill of our partners, but yeah. Well, I'm glad you figured it out in mid book 5.
Yes.
And feel free to use it in this combat. What do you want to do? You're on fire. You just took 6 points of damage.
I need your half-orc friend to please roll a will save.
Okay. I'm going to say you have line of sight because you're standing right there. I'll roll my will save. All right. Where's her shitty little stat box? There it is. All right, will save. Ooh, decent will. Bad roll. Fail with a 15.
Huge.
I'm so happy. Wait, let me just roll it.
That is really bad.
You, my friend, take 30 points of damage.
Beautiful.
I think it's been
Matthew.
a while since you got that off, too, without me making the save. Real bad roll. 30 points of damage. Let me check my skibbity doos. All right. Good play, Kreska. What do you want to do? You want to try and roll a
then-
reflex save for free for some reason?
Yeah, I will do that.
Okay.
20.
You made it. You are no longer on fire, but the damage is done. You can all smell burnt lizard as we creep into the next round, which I believe is round 2. Dax, you're up. You are also on fire. Take 6 points of damage. Tell me what you want to do. You're on
I
fire.
will also take a guarded step back to give
Is
Dax
that
a clear
grenade?
shot.
Good call. Is that grenade just 6 points of burn?
No,
Burn
it's,
6?
No, it's 1d6.
And you rolled 2 6s?
Yeah.
no 2d6.
No, the burn is just 1. The damage is 2d6. But yeah, I rolled boxcars. You were the green die, Joe. Now I just rolled 2 3s.
You were always the green die.
All right. I'm going to remind me what this symbol is over this young fella here, right next to.
He's vulnerable to fire.
Well,
Was
then
that
I
from
will
you,
be
Chris?
firing at him. Oh,
Was that
that's
from you,
because
Chris? Or you?
No,
Yes.
it's from Chris. Okay.
That was
all right,
my
then-
genetic inhibitor that I used on him.
Yes.
Beautiful. All right, I'm going to fire twice at that guy. As Kreska steps to the side, I have a clear shot right at him. The I always forget the name of it. The yellow star plasma array. 2 shots in a row with deadly aim. Here we go. First shot, natty 15. That is going to hit. And oh man, I love this gun so much. Oh, an 8 and a 9 on the damage dice. That's 30 points, 15 of which is fire. So 15 fire, 15 electricity.
All right, so I'll
So
take
that's 21 fire, right?
Yeah.
No, 22 fire.
22 fire, yeah.
Yeah, and
22
then 15
fire
electricity.
and 15 electricity.
Brutal. 37 points of damage. Oh, no, wait. 37
Yes.
points of damage. Holy shit. Okay.
37, and then second shot.
You guys are like the X-Men. Like, Frisk set him up and you came in with the fire. Very smart.
Yeah.
This one
Danger
is
room, motherfucker.
this one is a 23 against EAC.
That is also a hit.
Oh, this is amazing. 27 points. So sorry. We'll say 14 fire, so another 7, so 34 total points of damage.
That is enough to take that cultist out of combat.
Let's go.
I'm actually glad that natural 1 went to the burning. That's fine. I'll take those 2 shots. And now I will roll a reflex save to attempt to put myself out. That is a 20, same as Matthew.
20, and you're all set then.
Okay.
You are no longer on fire, but again, the damage is done. Speaking of the damage being done, it is Linnea's turn.
You know what? Two can play the game of grenades, Mr. Lavallee. Remember when I took the grenades from the dead people we killed? The man who killed the dog? I took those grenades. 2 of them. So I'm gonna move.
Okay.
2 steps down, 10 feet, and then I'm gonna throw a grenade. It's a 20 feet range.
Okay.
Oh crap! So I can get him. I might get Qualo.
Yeah, definitely going to hit Qualo.
But it's worth it.
And you're trying to throw it around a corner. Like,
This is how you treat the character that saved your damn life in the last combat? The one who leapt over your body to shield you?
Yeah, but that's the thing. That's why she knows.
I always have to do it. I mean, what the hell, Ellie?
I'll make life easy on you. That's a tough shot, too.
I know, but
If
Danger
you're going to hit
Blast
Qualo,
open.
you might as well put it right here. It's an easier shot.
No.
This just makes sense.
I want to get the orc. The half-orc.
You want to get the orc. So, what is the range on your explosive? You have
20,
they
right?
have an extra, but I think the range on your grenade is only 5 feet. They have an ability that gives the explosion radius 10 feet. But I think, correct me if I'm wrong,
10
Dave.
feet. This says here 10 feet on it. Specials explode
What
10 feet.
level is it?
6.
Wow.
It's literally the same grenades I took from them.
No, I understand, but they have an ability called, it's a gear boost called Powerful Explosive that expands the radius of a grenade.
Okay.
In this case, 5 went to 10.
It looks like
Okay.
the stock grenade, though, is 10-foot radius, though. It is.
So what did their powerful explosive
I think we
give?
actually should have been adding to their radius before.
Wow.
It must be what it is.
David, you are in so much trouble.
Are you looking
Troy
up
wanted to
incendiary
get Qualo,
grenade?
Callum, Kreska, and Dax in one name.
I made the mistake of Googling incendiary grenade without writing Starfinder, so someone's going to be at my door in no
Watch
time.
list.
I do that all the time. Incendiary grenade.
Yeah.
Oh, because of the level of the grenade. And these are level
6.
what?
6.
It says level 6. Incendiary grenades 2.
2, yeah, that's what they are.
So that's level 2, right?
No, incendiary grenade Mark II is a level 6 item. So that's the one that is 2d6 fire. You can look at the damage to compare them up.
I see it, yeah. So they should have been doing an explosion radius of 20 feet or of 15 feet?
Of 15. So the gear boost is powerful explosive, and that's you get an extra 5 foot of explosive radius, which isn't factored into their block, but should have been.
Should have been. I'm shocked that this Starfinder thing that went through several edits didn't add that 5 feet to the radius. So weird. They didn't have that really simple thing fixed.
Yeah, but
so
the past is the past, and now it's my
yes, the point is, Ellie, please take your thing. We're going to say...
It is going to be outside of the first range increment, though. She's trying to get all 3 of them. So that'll be the -2. And then plus whatever other difficulty you want to give for that angle.
Yeah, so I'm going to say you need to hit AC 7, and you need to you take a -2 to your toss. Still super easy, but you will hit Qualo.
Okay, sorry, Qualo, but I mean, you'll be fine. It's just 2d6.
Don't roll a 1.
Yeah.
What's your to hit?
It's going to be 28.
Dude, you're fine.
Yep, and then
Hit, no problem. Roll out the damage, and I'll start rolling some reflex saves.
9 points of damage.
9 points of damage. All right, let's do some reflex saves. The DC is 15.
Yep.
16, it says on my sheet, but I don't know.
Incendiary grenade 2 right here. It says DC 15, so I'm going to go with that.
It's actually going to be based on her stats. That's where the DC comes from.
Guess who's
Oh,
back?
it changes based on that. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Linneo's back. Hello, Fred.
The half-orc made the save. Natural 1 for the cultist in the back. And
Cultist in the back.
And then the one right in front of Qualo made it as well. So the one in the back is on fire, and then you said 9 points of damage. They will take 4 points of damage instead.
All right, that wasn't worth it. Sorry. But Qualo, did you pass your reflex? Qualo, dynamite!
Am I in
Watch
the
out.
radius of this?
No,
I don't,
gotcha.
Yes, Qualo.
If she targets up there, he wouldn't be.
Oh, I wouldn't dare.
Target up there?
That intersection right by C3, where I'm pinging right now.
Yep.
Because that's going to be 2 blocks down, 2 blocks up, 2 blocks
I
left,
see.
2 blocks
So it's
right.
the same situation what I did before. Okay, yeah, no, you're good, Qualo.
all right.
Okay. Wonderful. All right, so this dude is on fire.
Hell yeah. Good
The other
round,
one-
Ellie.
The other ones are perfectly
round,
fine. and
Ellie.
Barely took any damage. It is the cultist number 3's turn, which is the one standing directly in front of Qualo. He will swing twice with his long sword. First attack against Qualo, natty 19. Hits 4. Correct die. That's going to be 24 points of damage on the first swing. Comes back around with another swing. That is going to be close. That is a 23 against CAC.
Miss. Thank
Miss.
God.
With
Flat-footed
the second
though.
attack.
Beautiful.
By Besmara's beard, I am saved.
David is correct. You are flat-footed because of what the operative did to you. Does
That's a
that hit?
-2.
Yes.
That will hit that.
She's good.
Hello.
She's good. She knew what she was doing. 8 on the first D8 and a 5 on the second one. 27 points of damage on the second swing. Linnea, why don't you throw another grenade that does 4 points of damage to the half-orc?
Hey, man.
While Qualo
Hey, man.
absorbs over 50 points in one attack.
How can you be so cocky? You weren't able to kill me like so many times.
I'm not being cocky. I'm making fun of your bad decisions. It is Qualo's turn if he's still alive. Qualo, are you alive?
Barely. Just by the skin of my 5 p.m. shade. Am I alive at this point?
There it is.
Time for Qualo to unleash some flashing strikes. First attack is a 17 on the die
Nice.
for a 28 to hit.
Boom.
And this is the second round of attunement to the photonic mysteries of the universe.
But of course.
That will be a total of 27 points of damage on the first strike.
Solid first strike. Keep going.
Okay, next attack. It's a 15 on the die. That is a 26 to
That is a hit as well.
Excellent. Total damage will be 24. Bludgeoned with the mysteries of the universe.
You basically gave as good as you got there. I'd have to listen to the tape back, but it sounded like almost exactly the same damage.
Trading 1 for 1.
Swapping broadsides.
Ali and Wepner. It is Dr. Friss's turn.
All right, Dr. Friss is going to step up, shoulder his way past Linnea. He's like, why are you throwing grenades at our friends? Strange tactics. And he is going to... Oh, okay. My mistake. So he shoots the... he's going to shoot a hypo at the cultist that Qualo just hit. And he's going to include a minor inhibitor on it.
Okay.
That is a 23 against flat-footed KAC.
That is a hit.
Okay. That is 37 points of damage.
Okay.
He is flat-footed until the beginning of my next round. And he has -1 to all of his attacks for 8 rounds.
Gross. -1 to all of his attacks for 8 rounds.
This feels like
okay.
a 12-rounder.
Easy.
Don't care for that. Do you want to move at all, or did you move to get into that position?
I moved to get in position.
Here's someone who I feel like we haven't heard from the entire show. It's Callum's turn.
Callum.
Right after this quick word from our sponsor. Welcome back. Can't remember whose turn it was. Grant, you're up.
All right. So Qualo really wants revenge for that grenade.
I'm
So
just
he's
kidding
gonna-
you, Sydney. You got all dressed up. Go ahead.
Yeah. Just trying to look nice, trying to have a great show. Skip my turn, why don't you?
Sorry.
Callum, seeing the half-orc in the background, knowing that, like, okay, obviously this is the leader, something, this is the general. He's going to close his eyes in concentration and shoot out his hand, and you just hear it. And in front of her, a million microscopic needles just stab into her from an alternate reality. Yes! And the damage isn't a lot. It's only 1d4, which I will roll now.
Okay.
Oh, max damage. That's 4.
Ooh.
But she does
Okay.
gain bleed 2 for 3 rounds.
Cool.
And I can't remember. She didn't have bleed before. No, only one of the cultists did. Okay, so she gets bleed 2 for 3 rounds.
Wow. Yeah, no, one of the cultists is on fire or bleeding. I can't remember. On fire. But yeah, no, she doesn't have bleed, but now she does bleed 2 for how many rounds?
3.
Nice.
Okay, that might be the difference between her sticking around for one more round when that bleed ticks on her turn. Welcome back, Callum. Welcome back to the show. It is her turn, and I will take those 2 points of bleed. David, does it matter? Does it say in the rules about bleed, like, do you roll every round, or you just kind of
I
set
believe.
it and forget it?
Hold on.
One reason I asked is I want to give Callum a chance to roll every round if it does matter. Or was it just a flat 2, or did you roll a 2?
I didn't.
Bleeding.
You didn't roll
I guess if you remember, whatever it was when you were crossing over to the Broken Lands, and Frisk caused one of those bird things to start bleeding, and the joke was like he would have to use his med kit or other magical healing to make it stop. So that's what you're going to need is a medicine check outside of combat, basically, or some sort
To
of
make it
magical
stop,
healing.
right.
Yeah,
But
to
is it
make
a
stop.
flat damage
Flat two.
amount. A flat
Yeah,
two.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
It's
Fleet
not like
two
you
for
roll
3
it every
rounds.
round.
Yep.
Okay. All right. It's her turn. She's upset.
I'm just gonna be honest. She's upset.
And no one
Really
moved.
disappointed.
No one moved in. So that leaves Qualo as the only person in her range. So I'm actually just going to go back to the well again here and try and lay out some serious damage here. Let's start with the trick attack. See, you all think that Linnea is going to die, but then the big twist of the episode is that it's Qualo, and you got to go back to.
Great
What was
twist since you
that?
revealed it.
What was that pirate planet called?
Oh, Broken Rock.
No.
No,
Broken
Rusty.
Rock?
Broken Rock.
Broken Rock.
Broken
Rock?
Rock?
No, I don't know.
You got to go there and find another pilot. Pirate.
Rocky Road.
I've seen the Rusty Rivet. It's Broken Rock.
Barely made the trick attack. It was DC 29. I rolled 31. And now to hit Qualo. Qualo, you are no longer flat-footed unless I am able to hit again, in which case you will be debilitated.
He'll be flat-footed to this attack because of the trick attack.
Oh, so it lasts all the way to here?
Well, so it turned off at the beginning of her turn, but because you just tricked, you're going to roll the to hit against flat-footed AC.
Wonderful. Thank you,
And is
Dave.
that going to just cancel out because I have +2 cover now that there's no longer a wall, there's just one cultist in front of me? Or are you not giving me any benefits of cover?
No, I will give you the benefit of...
Which is +4, right?
You know what? Yeah, I will give you the benefit of cover. I will give you the benefit of cover, +2, and have that negate the flat-footed. And let's see what happens.
Okay.
Well, I'm looking now, and I really should have done that to Friss, but it didn't matter because Friss hit anyways. Because Friss is kind of in the same position that you are. You know what I mean?
And just to be clear, you're doing +2 to be generous to her, as opposed to that shooting 3 your allies +4, right?
Yeah, but she's not really
that's
like. I feel
fine.
like if
I
she
just
was
wanna make
here,
sure you
it's a-
didn't think it.
I
it
feel
was
like here
+2.
is a +4, and here is.
Yeah, it depends if you can see a partial.
Totally. It's
or-
up to you.
or
I just want to
total.
make sure
Yeah.
you didn't
Yeah,
think it was
yeah.
automatically +2. Yeah.
I'm just kind of bebopping and scatting. We're having fun on a Friday night. Let's see what happens. Trying to hit. That's going to be a 25.
It's a hit.
Guys, I guess you don't like Qualo. I guess the real true colors of this party is coming out. You don't care for Qualo if you're just going to let him absorb this ruthless attack.
It's impossible to die in Starfinder.
Don't say
He's
that.
fine.
Don't say that. It is going to be 11 points regular, and then let's roll out this sweet bone dam. 21 points of bone dam.
Not bone dam.
Yeah. And you are, of course, flat-footed. Just lethal attacks. Just finding her moments. Qualo, how you feeling? Let it be known.
You see Qualo kind of stumble back a second, but he gets his resolve up. But he's weebly wobbling right there. Not looking good.
Finish
Are you down?
him.
Are you down to your health points?
I don't answer those questions, Ellie.
He prefers not to play that way.
Let's see if he'll be down to his health points when this guy takes a 5-foot step and also unleashes on Qualo. A guarded step, I should say. Now, he has burn on him. Is that what that is?
Chris, what did you hit him with?
Where's that bleed?
That was he failed the grenade.
He's
yeah, that's
flat-footed. Oh, that guy in back, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is
that
it
guy
one-
back failed the grenade, so he's
Give me
burning
1d6, Ellie.
1d6 burn, yeah.
You got it. Come on, the sexy Rooney. 4.
4, okay. All right, so he'll take 4 points of damage. He takes a guarded step up. He has a pistol out. I kind of want to hold on to that pistol. No, fuck it. I'll drop it, draw my longsword on the guarded step, and swing. Because it's just... What,
Can't do
David?
that.
What?
Yeah, you can't.
Get it.
You can only draw as part of like a full move. However, he would know that based on his friend that Qualo is flat-footed and can't take an attack of opportunity. So you could just theoretically move normally into that square
And shoot
it
my
would be
pistol.
fine.
then I'll do that and shoot my pistol. Thank you, Dave.
You can draw the blade, he's saying.
I'm saying you can draw the blade. It's part
It's
of
a
our normal
technicality. It's you just can't take a guarded step. But
It's
you
what
can
lawyers
move.
make all their money doing.
Right.
Bringing them up.
David's
Precisely what you asked him to do, Troy, and you're not listening.
Thank you. I'm sorry. This nugget nectar, everyone, really goes right to the dome. Here we go. That is a big old miss. Yeah, that is a miss with the longsword. So
Excellent.
full of sound of fury, signifying nothing. He misses, and Qualo is still in bad shape, but didn't get taken down even further. It is Kreska's turn to finish out the round. Kreska, you're no longer on fire. What do you do?
Okay, I'm gonna need all three of the bad guys to roll a will save, please.
Bad is a relative term. Who really is the bad guy in this scenario?
The two cultists and the half-orc.
Yeah, the ones that have the tattooed symbol of destruction of the universe tattooed onto their face.
The people played by you.
The one in front of Qualo rolled a 13. The one to the right of Qualo rolled a 22. And then you said will save, right?
Will, please.
And then our friend in the back rolled an 18.
Okay. So the 22 passes, but everybody else fails.
Yikes.
A vision of arriving mass of shadowy tendrils leaps out of the floor and kind of lurches at all three creatures. So the area becomes it's a 20-foot radius. The area becomes difficult terrain. You're all going to take 46 points of bludgeoning damage. And the one who's saved will take half, and the one who's saved will not become entangled because the other two are now entangled.
So wait, what?
All right.
I was too busy trying to do that. Try to put up that cool tentacle.
It looks like
First things first. The two that failed
Yes.
take 19 points of bludgeoning damage
Don't care for that.
and are now entangled.
Really don't care for that. The one directly in front of Qualo dies.
Beautiful. Nice.
Amazing. The one that passed takes only 9 points of bludgeoning damage and is not entangled. However, that area, and it does not include Qualo, I stick it in the back behind him. That area is now difficult terrain.
Do you remember if I said the one to the directly in front of Qualo rolled higher or the second one?
I don't remember. I can't say I remember.
I'm trying to remember if this one is entangled or not.
Want to roll a D100 or something?
No one remembers. No, it's fine.
Good thing we record this.
Yeah, I honestly think he's the one that failed. So I'm going to say he is entangled. The other one was already very low from Friss's attack, so he is definitely dead, even with half damage. This guy takes the full 19 and is entangled along with his buddy in the back.
Nice.
Good round for Kreska. Let's go to the next round. Top of round 3. It is Dax's turn. The captain is back.
Dax is gonna just fire away at this guy. I was just about to close for Qualo, but now with that one going down, the other one being now all being difficult terrain up there, I was about to get in melee, and so now I'm like, maybe it's smarter to just fire. So I'm gonna go ahead and fire twice with the yellow star plasma array. Here we go. First shot at the guy who is entangled. What does that do to your AC? Does that do anything to your AC, or does it just inhibit your movement?
Drops it by 2.
Beautiful. All right, here we go. Natural 17.
Nice.
Yes. Taxi McGee rolling rocks. That is 25 points of damage. Half electricity, half fire.
Okay.
And then one more shot. 20 even EAC.
Okay, and they're still vulnerable. This one's still... Oh, actually, this one wasn't vulnerable to fire, was it? No, that was the one that
I
died.
don't think so.
All right, so you said, what was the second attack?
20 against EAC.
That is a hit.
Oh, beautiful.
He's in bad shape.
Beautiful. A 10 and a 1 on 2d10.
Nice.
That is 24 points of damage. Split electricity and fire.
Whew, good round for Dax. Man, and is that, Matthew, for all intents and purposes, is that a imaginary tentacle? Like anyone else could walk through it?
No, it's shadowy. So even if you succeed on the will save, it's still difficult terrain.
Oh, okay. That's what I was wondering if it's actually there or not.
And you can still move when you're entangled. You just move at half speed. What I don't know is if it's difficult terrain and the half speed stack. But
yeah, probably not. But the does it provide any sort of cover, or it's on the floor? It's like just grabbing from the floor up.
It's from the floor.
Yeah.
So it's no cover, just the entangled condition. If you stay in the area, you take the damage again on your turn.
Yeah, that's an important distinction.
I've made it much more interesting on the map, but it doesn't. You guys can walk through it as difficult terrain and fire through it normally. Let's go on to Linnea. Linnea, you got another grenade to do 4 points of damage with? What do you think in this round?
Well, no, I do have another grenade, but I'm not going to use it because I want to deal some real damage. But I also am going to do something that's probably going to be really dumb, and so I'm a little worried now. Because I can't shoot her. Oh wait, he's still alive. Never mind, I'm going to shoot him then.
Okay.
I thought he was dead, the asshole in the front. Alright,
He's alive, and he has a
Dex
family.
didn't quite do enough.
I'm gonna quick draw my artillery laser and then shoot him.
Okay. Quick draw, artillery laser, and fire away at this dude.
Yeah, and you can only take you can't do a full attack when you take a swift action. So otherwise, I would have done that, but I've learned the rules.
Thanks for keeping yourself honest.
Yep. Ooh, natty 18.
Nice.
God, you guys are rolling really well.
Yeah.
Really well.
I don't know, 30 to hit.
You're fine.
Ooh, 26 points of damage.
Oh man.
26 points of damage. He's still alive.
Wow.
Oh, man.
Yeah, this guy is the one that was standing in the back that came up late. So his friends absorbed all the initial damage, and now he's getting the leftovers. And that is Linnea's turn. Mm-hmm. Is Cultist 3 turn? Is he Cultist 3? He is not. So let me just take him out of the initiative. It goes straight to Qualo.
Qualo!
Grenade becomes fully photon attuned. Acceleration takes over, and a sea of photons envelops his allies within 30 feet of him, granting them haste.
Nice.
Then, let me make sure this is correct.
That might be everybody, right? Or yeah,
Dax
even
is in
Dax is in
there.
there.
Woohoo.
Qualo will take a 5-foot step, guarded step forward, and will.
Can you guarded step into difficult terrain, David?
I don't know if you can because your 5 feet of movement is not enough for the half speed to get you there.
Right. Looks like you got to blow up your friends, buddy. Small price to pay.
Well, the
Yes,
problem
me.
is if I don't take that step, the orc will be outside of the blast. So,
You can just take the
Grenades-
AOO, can't you? Or do you
Now-
think one hit will put you down?
Now, also Grant, the first time a creature enters the area, because you weren't in it before, including when the effect appears, in each round the creature remains there. You take that 4d6 bludgeoning, so you will have to make a save.
okay.
Yeah,
And you would know that before you did that. So if you want to
will
retcon.
just move directly here. We'll turn off his aura.
So you take a step to the right.
Step to the right, directly in front of the cultist, and will flashing strikes out at him. Full attack.
Okay.
16 on the first die. That's a hit at 27.
Sure is. Can Qualo take this guy
Qualo's
out?
fury comes out in the form of 33 points of damage.
That's going to kill him.
That has to be it. Yeah, there we go.
That's going to kill that poor soul.
So, Qualo would like to actually. How far away is this right now? I'm going to do a measure. 20 feet. Qualo would like to use the semi-auto pistol tactical in his other hand to take a shot as part of his full attack action against the orc in the back. Does that seem reasonable, David?
I don't. Well, you already started flashing attacks. You took a penalty to that
Flashing
roll, right?
strikes. Well,
Flashing strikes.
flashing strikes only affects full attack actions if both attacks are melee. I don't have to declare that both of my attacks are going to be melee going into anything.
That's the question, isn't it?
when making a full attack entirely with melee weapons, you take a -3 to each attack.
Yeah, I
instead
think
of-
you pot committed with flashing strikes, and now you're kind of stuck with it, which is fine because if you hadn't have killed him, you get that second attack. But now your wiener's tied, as they say in Sweden.
Yeah, that's kind of a weird edge case. That's more your call, Troy.
Your wiener's tied. I'm gonna keep moving, and it's gonna go to Dr. Friss's turn.
Okay. Dr. Friss is going to clamber over the side of this railing here and shoot across. So he has a clear view of the half-orc.
Sure do.
And he is going. Is she higher than CR 13?
No.
Okay, then he gets the trick attack off automatically, and he fires off a syringe, and he's going to fire with a genetic inhibitor. Okay, so against flat-footed AC, that is a 23 against KAC.
She is actually immune to being flat-footed, so 23 against KAC is still a hit.
Okay, thank goodness.
Wow.
Oh, man. All right, that is 38 points of damage.
That is so surprising that her AC is that low.
Yeah, that is surprising.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go ahead and give her 7 points of bleed, which I think will just supersede the 3 points that she has now.
Yep.
Sure will.
And I'm going to make her vulnerable to fire and cut her speed in half.
Gah! Leave her alone!
You're really picking on her, Friss.
So brutal.
Fight someone your own size.
It is Callum's turn, and then it's her turn. Callum, you got something cool cooking up here? Because she's mad.
I'll be honest, mechanically, Callum is out of like his cool spells. I used all my level spells that are the actual ones that like do damage. So now, but it's fun as a player because now I'm like, okay, how can I make these buffs work and how can I rework these other spells? But to the outsider, Callum is going to look like he is stoic and like, again, concentrating very hard. But really, he's preparing my favorite spell that I know how to pronounce, prescience.
Oh,
Or as I like to say, pre-science.
Pre-science.
He's
Finally.
Are
preparing.
you going to blind her?
No.
With pre-science?
Not with science. not with pre-science. But yeah, that's what I'm doing this round, and you'll find out if it does something on her turn, because that's how the spell works, and now I know.
Very, very cool. Now I'll be sure to attack you and disrupt that spell. No, I can't. My range is not enough.
good
It's
luck.
her turn. I really would... Qualla, I'm not picking on you here. It's just the rest of these spells have made it impossible for her to attack anyone else without taking a penalty. So she is going to attempt another trick attack and just fire this at you.
Great. So when she does
she's going to take 7 points of bleed. And now, yes, Callum.
Yeah, so when she goes to use her weapon, Callum's prescience kicks
Yes.
in, and he is going to jam her weapon. Oh, wait, hold on. She's not drawing it. I actually can't do that one. Hold on.
no. You can do it, Sydney.
Sydney is realizing this and saying it out loud, and I just see David just shaking his head no, just slowly.
Troy. Well, no, to Troy, also as part of your trick attack, you'll want to move out of the effect area of the spell. Otherwise, you'll take the damage.
Can I move and do the trick attack, though?
Yeah, trick attack is move up to your speed and then do the trick attack stuff. Now,
Okay.
she's affected by half speed from Friss, plus she's in difficult terrain to start.
Thing is, if I move, I'm going to be taking a penalty to my attack because the pistol only has 20 feet of range.
I also don't think you can move unless that room is deep. You know, that is the center point of the spell, where the square behind
Which
her.
is?
Oh, really? Like up here?
Yeah, it's a 20-foot radius. So
So I didn't make
gotten
the
it.
tentacles big enough.
It wouldn't have gotten the guys at the bottom then.
yes, they were because they were in these square. They were at the edge of the 20 feet.
It's
they were
like
there
this,
and there.
yeah.
Okay, fine.
That's horrifying. It's truly horrifying.
Jeez. Jeez Louise.
Okay, so
All right, you're in trouble then.
yeah, I'm in trouble.
We're in trouble then.
Yeah, I'm just gonna let you roll with prescience here, then, Sydney. What do you
Sure.
got? Do you have something you can pull off?
Yes. So the other one was for if you try to draw or sheath your weapon. So not that one, but this one is suddenly she is flooded with visions of misfiring, just missing completely, shooting herself, like all these horrible things in her mind. So I am hindering her ranged weapon, and I'm imposing a -4 penalty on her next ranged attack.
Wow.
A minus
This is
6
huge.
of his attack.
Pre-science.
Yeah, pre-science
I'm blinding her
FTW.
with pre-science.
So
Pre-science.
-4 from prescience, -2 from Kreska's nonsense.
Yep.
Just took 7 points of bleed. I'll roll my trick attack.
Also takes what, 4d8 bludgeoning?
I think that's
Or
only
the-
if you hadn't taken it yet, right?
No, every round you
No.
stay in the
Every
area,
round
you
you
take
stay in
another
it?
46.
Oh my god.
Do you take it at the beginning of your turn, or can I like fire and
No.
get the fuck out of there?
It's each round the creature remains there, so you can get out. Otherwise,
Oh.
you would get it
Even
2
better.
turns no matter what. Yeah.
Even better. All right, so wonderful. Let's see if I hit the trick attack. I should hit the trick attack.
Hold on a second. Sorry. Can you trick attack, succeed, fire, hit, then move? Or don't you have to move as part of the
It's
trick
move-
attack?
Yes, it's move up to your speed and then make the trick attack, I believe.
Yeah.
I have it in
it's
my.
move.
Yeah.
Well, that's a horse of a different color, isn't it?
I'm sorry, your wiener's tied.
Wiener's tied. You
really
rolled your
tied my
die.
wiener.
Sorry,
Your
Troy.
wiener's tied.
Your
You
wiener's
guys
tied.
worked together and tied my wiener on this Friday night.
It was a real team effort to tie that wiener.
Yeah.
Feels so good to tie someone else's wiener.
It hurts. Not gonna lie.
I love it. I'm in the wiener tying business
Stop
from
pulling
this
on
day forward.
it.
We all have our own responsibilities in the wiener tying endeavor.
I just like when we work together at it. It's so much easier.
It is.
Great job,
it's so
guys.
satisfying.
This is
Yeah.
a real
You know, I can tie a wiener with my tongue.
shit show.
No, that's a cherry
way.
style. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I don't even know if you can get out, actually.
Yeah, I mean, I'm moving at half speed, right?
Twice, because half speed from Friss and the difficult terrain. So your 40 feet of movement becomes 20 from Friss, and then
Becomes
you can
10.
only move 10
Yeah.
feet worth.
Because I was like, I'm working through it right now. Do I just like walk up to Qualo and use my tactical knife? I can't even get there.
2 turns.
You guys really,
Battlefield control is what we like to do. in
really
this
effed
game.
her up.
This is nerve-wracking.
You're going to lose
think-
your shot. The problem is you're going to lose your shot if you go basically anywhere else.
Right. Yeah. So I'm gonna stick to the plan. They're like it's written. They will die. They'd rather die than do anything else. So
And the one other good thing is if you have to do subsequent saves on the spell and you pass, you only take quarter damage.
she is going to die. It's just a matter of whether or not she's going to take Qualo with her. So I will trick attack. I already rolled it and made it.
Are you moving
With the
though?
with
It's
the
part of
minus
that.
6.
Oh, do I have to move? No.
You have to move first before you trick attack.
Do I
If
have
you want.
to?
Well,
I don't
whether
wanna
or not
move. I don't
whether or
wanna
not
move.
you move, then you take the trick attack.
She's not going to move.
Okay.
She wants to stay right there and see if she can get this hit off. Add a -6 to Qualo, who is flat-footed because of the debilitating trick. I don't think I got it. 23
Against.
against flat-footed EAC.
It's a hit.
I forgot about the flat-footed. Okay, this is going to be 13 points regular, and then sweet trick attack damn. I can't believe Qualo ate all of this. Oh, rocks! 25 extra points of damage.
Qualo falls.
Falls. Now roll the damage, the bludgeoning damage against her because she cannot move.
17 points of damage.
And it does not kill her.
Did you,
Seven
did you roll the
bleeds.
save though?
Oh,
I took the 7 bleed at the beginning of my turn, and
Oh, you did, okay.
I do roll to save against it.
Yep, you're gonna roll a save here. Whatever Matthew's original DC was on it.
I made it. Natty 16.
Okay, wait.
so-
Where does it say you have to roll the save again if you don't leave the area, David?
It says, by succeeding its subsequent saves, the last sentence, such a creature reduces damage it takes from the same casting of the spell to 1/4 normal.
Yeah, I just read that as if it leaves the area and comes back, because there's nothing in, like, every round you get a save, and it usually says that in the text of a spell.
You calling David a liar?
I think it's just implied because each round the creature remains there, you take the damage and become entangled, and the entangle is contingent on the save.
Okay, well then you are no longer entangled, and you take half damage, so you only
4.
take...
He's going to take quarter damage.
But he didn't succeed on the first save.
I already took that damage.
Right, so I'm just saying, like, we go half and then quarter, right?
Well, he took half on the first one, and then by succeeding
No,
its
he took full
subsequent saves.
on the first one, because he failed the save.
Don't raise your voice to David. I don't like it.
I'm sorry.
I don't like when
Italian.
mom and dad argue.
Why don't we compromise with half damage since neither kill and you're going to die anyway before your next turn? Come on.
Yeah, give me the half.
Let's see.
I feel like I work at an American motorcycle shop. Yeah, give me the 7/32 wrench, please.
Give me the half damage, and then we'll figure it out later.
I mean, half is 8.
Okay. She's still up, by the way, so I'm just curious how close she is to death. Because you guys are all going to have a round to try and kill her. But Qualo has fallen, and that could prove to be very detrimental if you are unable to kill her, because she could act like her former compatriots and just fire away at his corpse. So let's keep moving then. It is... The cultists are all dead. It's Kreska's turn.
Okay, roll a will save, please.
Ooh, baby. Okay, I'll allow it. I think I failed. 16.
That is a fail.
Man.
So your mind is thrusted for 43 points of damage.
And now she's dead.
Yes.
Is she, Troy?
She's down.
For half-orc.
Yeah, she's got orc ferocity.
Kreska will then move up to Qualo, and that will be her turn.
I just assumed, David, from that extreme damage that would be enough to obliterate her. But
you can
it doesn't
rule it
work
however you want.
It doesn't work like Pathfinder in the sense that, like, you go to your negative con.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, no, she is technically so ferocious, even with that exploding brain as it's leaking out of the side of her head. She's like, I got this.
Put me in, coach.
So it's actually important, though. Let's see what Dax can do. Dax,
Because
You
she's
hit her.
still up from the ferocity?
she is still standing. If you hit her, well, let's see. She's dying. She drops to 0 hit points and is dying, but can continue to act normally until the end of their next turn.
Yeah, so she gets one full turn.
If they take additional damage before this,
Yeah.
they cease to be able to act and fall unconscious. So you just got to hit her, Dax, and she's done.
Yeah. So Dax feels a strange feeling buzz through his circuits at seeing Qualo go down. Doesn't know what it is. An attachment, maybe? Emotional? Perhaps. Could that be? What did you say? And he sees that she's just like, and they're like bleeding out of her eyes and her ears and her nose and her mouth and just like, but not going down. So he is going to take off deadly aim. He's going to not fire twice. I mean, man.
You also have
Legit-
haste on if you need to reposition from me. Don't forget about that.
I don't need to reposition. I can just zero in. She's gone off the map. Troy just moved her off the map, but I'm assuming she's where she was.
You'll never know.
And she's invisible.
Just don't know roll a natural one, Joe, and we're fine.
And you got your
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty
you got
much
your
what it is.
your
Yeah,
sniper
with my
ability.
sniper ability, it takes away some of the cover, and I can just I have the range. So, in one shot, I can zero in on her and try to take her out. I have not rolled below an 11 tonight, besides the saving throw. Here we go, and there it is. Well, now it's a 21 because I'm not attacking twice. So 21 against EAC. Troy.
That's a hit.
That is a hit, and
she
I roll a
is-
10 and a 9 on 2d10.
Oh,
my
She is now
God.
gone. She is now gone from the show.
But
Yeah.
what was her name? You said she had a cool name.
You never asked, and now you will never know.
check her wallet.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look for identification.
You should have used the combat or the standard action for combat banter. Maybe you could have
What's your name? Hey.
Yep, could have asked. But instead, you just fired away at her.
I
She
read
has
her
two
mind
kids at
before she
home.
dies.
She said, I hope someone feeds my kids tonight.
Jesus, Troy.
Little Ricky Cold Blood and Susie Cold Blood.
She wants to hurry the heat death of the universe, but she procreated because she wants to give the end of the universe to more of her. What?
Overpopulation could be a way to slowly, or maybe not that slowly, end the universe. Maybe.
You know what? You could have asked her about it. If all you did was talk, but you came out guns blazing, and now little Ricky and Susie are going without food
Oh,
tonight.
come on.
They blew up the door. What do you
Exactly.
mean
I
guns
feel like
blazing?
are you the kind of person who like throws beer at someone at a bar and then like you instigated it when you get hit?
What if this
Because-
was her home? What if this was her home and you guys just came in here, barging in here, shooting everything in sight, and she's like, are there people in my bedroom locked in there? Hey, Jim, Tom, throw a grenade at that door. We gotta get these assholes out of here. They throw a grenade at the door, blast in, and you just murder her in cold blood when all she wanted to do was get rid of some people who had barged into her house. You don't know. All you
Callum
know is
walks
that little
over.
Ricky and Susie are
Callum walks
starving.
over, he casts grave words on her. He's gonna figure this out. He casts grave words.
She just, Ricky, Susie.
Get out of my house.
He turns around, eyes brimming with tears. He goes, Dr. Frisch, she did have kids.
Oh,
What have we done?
Ricky's allergic to peanuts.
I close her eyes. I close her eyes. I
oh
go,
no.
I'll find your kids. I'll make this my life mission. I'm changing
Wait.
the AP.
She really had kids?
Callum sticks his tongue out. No, I don't know. Whatever.
Well, if she did, that's
Ricky could have
terrible.
been her uncle.
True.
Well,
Could have been just another guy in the cult.
we'll never know because he's going to starve to death.
All right. Well,
Back on their
let's
home
chop
planet.
her up.
Just as a follow-up question to what
jump her
Ellie
up.
brought up, I am curious, Troy, have you ever thrown a can of beer at someone at a bar?
No, I don't know.
Never once?
No, who
You're
throws
from
a can-
Massachusetts.
But I mean, honestly though,
Throw
last week
beer at anyone.
last week he revealed that his mommy wouldn't let him watch like movies in college or whatever. I think like
Listen,
I think that sums it up.
you got that about as correct as you did 5 p.m. Shade. I was not allowed to watch R-rated movies, and I listened to my parents when I was a
Yeah.
child. So
when I was in college.
ended up at some degenerate's house when we were 12, I'd said, "Pardon me, I cannot watch Friday the 13th. It is not on my allowed list," and I would politely drive myself home in my Model T.
It took a long time to turn the
day to you.
carburetor.
I'd put my riding cap on, and home I would go.
Your riding gloves too. Your goggles.
I will not watch this. There could be sex and or violence. Good day.
Scarf.
Was that your
Watching
riding?
barbarism
Your
on that
driving
Nickelodeon.
Gosh.
I have to see No tomorrow.
Well, immediately, let's. Dax is going to go up to Qualo and do a medicine check.
Okay, roll
He'll
message
push
check.
Friss out of the way. I've got this. Natty 19.
This is like
Bam.
against the wall.
29
He
medicine.
is 100% permanently dead.
Wow.
Wow.
Dax takes his energy sword.
You can't take my connection to the universe like that.
drives it through his heart.
That's how he would have wanted it.
You shall
And
have
Dax
an
is
honorable
ready.
death.
Finally, for a little Solarian dip at level, whatever we are.
Pretty sure the sword dies with him.
I think this combat has convinced me I never should have given Dax that stupid sword. I was up there all by myself in melee, just banging.
Dude, I was that round. Honest to God,
After you fell, I was
Here they
ready
are.
to go up there.
No. Here they are. 4 D8s. I got them out. I had them sitting right here for damage dice. I was ready to go. And then when Kreska cast that
was a big change.
difficult
That was a big
terrain,
change.
I was like, well, I can't close on her either. I can't, this changed everything.
I'm
But man,
sorry.
I love that sword. I love that sword. It's so thin.
With a 19 medicine check, you see Qualo is unconscious and dying. If we stay in initiative, let me just look at where we are here in initiative. If he actually has to burn RP here,
No.
who took him out? Dax. Linnea would be next, and then Qualo. Linnea, do you have the ability to stabilize Qualo?
Why? How? No, not at all. I mean, why would
Medicine
I have that?
check. Medicine check.
Medicine check.
Oh. Nope. Sorry.
All right, so then it would come to Qualo, and Qualo, you would have to burn RP in this situation. What is that? Just a quarter or one? What does he have to burn to stay alive?
Quarter.
A quarter, min 1, max 3.
So I have 7, so I'm burning 1 then, right?
Oh, wow. You only have 7?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so you burn one,
I guess that's not that crazy.
and that's enough to stabilize you, and then
Yep.
we can come out of combat there, and everyone is fine. A little worse for the wear, though, and it's all Joe's fault.
Can't believe I rolled that. We were just trying to rest.
Just
at
trying
the
to
end of
rest.
last week.
Yeah, well, it's
Yeah.
book 5. Listen, all bets are off. It's book 5. We're getting to the end of this AP, the end of this story. It's time to really pull out all the stops.
Ramp up the violence.
They're called the Desperate Hunger.
Question, this is probably asked before, and this is going to sound stupid, but the symbol that Grant identified as the Devourer, is that like a black hole? Is that what that is?
Kind of looks like a galaxy, Milky Way.
Yeah, I think that's a black
It's
hole.
supposed to be the galaxy protecting, triune worshipping AI encountered them. Hold on. Sorry, I'm going through my notes. I definitely have it somewhere.
It does have a black hole look to it, though. Yeah, actually, it is a black hole.
Yeah.
Their portfolio is black holes, destruction, and supernovas. So it kind of isn't all-encompassing. It's a little black hole-y, it's a little galaxy, it's a little supernova-y. It's bad news.
Yeah.
It's
All
not
around
a
bad
smiley
news.
face engraved on her forehead.
Well,
Now that we've, gained some levels since we've thought about investigating this anymore, can a mysticism check give us any more info, any more insight into any of this now that we've learned and traveled and seen all these new worlds?
More information about the Devourer?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see why not. What are you looking to learn?
I'm kind of curious, just Grant, I think we may have talked about this a little bit, but I'm curious of any connections to like old Galarian faiths, like Rovagug or like anything weird like that.
Yeah, why don't you sleep on it when you guys decide to sleep and really think about it. Those of you who are, I guess Kreska would be the most mystically attuned. If this is something you're interested in, I'd say meditate on it. And then when you wake up, you might have some more information.
Nice.
can I search her body?
No.
Okay. Well, we'll rest then.
Next question.
Can I search her body?
Yeah, sure.
God damn it.
She has, she's wearing advanced Lashunta temp weave.
Oh, it sounds good. Oh, no, wait. Her AC was crazy low.
Oh,
That has a haste circuit in it that I forgot about.
Oh, my God.
Jump jets that I
Oh,
forgot
my
about.
God. You could have been out of that DT.
And a targeting computer. We forgot those, David.
Yeah.
Can, and I, wait,
Never
I
looked at the
forget.
gear. I didn't even think to look at the gear.
Who would use
We
their
talked
equipment?
about this. We talked about this with Ellie. Can we take out the haste circuit if we have the time? Can we?
Yeah, I think it takes like an hour of engineering or something.
Yeah,
right?
it's an engineering check that Frisch should have no problem with. It just takes time.
I would
Does
love to.
anybody need the haste circuit? Because I don't have one, and I would like to have it.
I would like one.
Is that armor better than your
sounds like a
current
roll-off.
armor, though?
You want to roll for it?
I would love to roll for the jump jets if anyone's interested in that.
Okay.
I'll roll for the haste circuit as well.
All right, let's start
It's
with the
a
haste
roll-off.
circuit. It's a haste circuit roll-off, everybody. Who's in?
I'm in.
15.
Oh,
15 for Skid, Matthew, and Sydney.
9.
I also got a 15.
It's a roll-off.
Oh, double roll
Do it,
off.
Skid. Let's do it.
I'm in. Let's see.
Oh, 3.
Fuck 4.
So wait, 4 wins?
Congratulations.
Yeah, no, thank you.
Wait, 4 wins only if Grant doesn't roll higher than 15.
I didn't roll higher. I rolled a 10.
Okay. Okay.
They were on their own. They played like champions, like warrior poets, like Scotsmen.
Warrior pilot.
Sydney, you now have a
Highland
haste
Games.
circuit. You earned
I like that,
it.
Grant.
Well,
I
you'll
like
have
that.
Another,
when you can spend an hour to do this.
Yes, yes.
if you have the slots, and that's the important thing with a lot of these armors, especially the light armors, they often don't have enough slots for them.
You got the slots.
Oh, I definitely have.
Got the slots.
I got those slots. I think I do.
All right.
I think
Who
I'm
wants the
good.
jump jets?
I want the jump jets.
Anybody else?
I'm down.
Yeah, Grant will never pass up.
I'm never
jump jets.
passing up.
He'll,
What the
he'll win them
you
and
just
throw them out of an airlock.
Oh, you can just fly. You just fly.
Yeah, but that grenade thing really bothered me. So let's just see.
Oh my
I didn't
god.
even touch you. I went above. I didn't,
you were
didn't even
willing
touch you.
to. It was
the fact that you even
callous
thought about it,
willingness that
Ellie.
You were like, yeah, it's worth it.
You considered it. That
Like,
was,
it was 4 points of damage.
Well, I
Linnea-
didn't like your decision. You can now not like my decision.
Respect the
So that's how it works. Okay, here
fine,
we go.
fine. And then I never want to hear about it ever again.
What'd you roll, Ellie?
What did you roll?
I'm not. You go first.
How about you go first?
No,
For a
you
change.
go first.
All right.
Then go.
3.
12.
Enjoy.
Jump jets are yours.
The roll off is fair, if not cruel, but it's fair.
Leave it to the gods to decide. All right, and then there's also a targeting computer. She had 3 slots on this. Does anybody
What
want
does that
the-
do?
It allows you to compensate for poor visibility conditions. You ignore concealment on attacks you make. This doesn't have any effect on targets with total concealment.
Does that help with melee attacks too, or is it only designed for like if we attack a creature that's concealed?
No, I would say
magic
it
lanes?
works for melee. If you're up close and personal, it's a 20% miss. Oh no, excuse me. It's a less miss chance, right?
Yeah, conceal's normally a 20% miss chance.
Okay.
Yeah. Anybody want a targeting computer? Put that slot in.
yeah.
If you got the slots,
Oh yeah.
All right.
So
Joe
I
and
would-
Grant,
Yeah.
roll off.
7.
7.
Oh,
It's the second roll off of the night. There it is.
2.
15.
You better have the slots. You better have the slots. All right. I think I'm going to take the armor. I'm not going to put it on yet, but I'm going to take the armor. Because what it is for me is my KAC goes down 1, but everything else stays the same. But it's less bulk and it has an extra slot, which is why I was cool with taking the targeting computer. So I'll take that armor if nobody else wants it.
Yeah, go ahead.
She also had an advanced Sheeran eye rifle with 8 sniper rounds. I think you've had a few of those laying around. You may not want the
I
rifle.
have one already.
But you might want the sniper rounds. She was shooting a Red Star plasma pistol that has a battery that now has 16 charges on it. She had a tactical knife and a cred stick with 2,500 credits.
ooh, nice.
Beautiful.
And then the 3 cultists had the same stuff they've always had. Golem Forged Plating 3 with weapon spikes and Grim trophies. Nothing you'd run aware. Liquidator Disintegrator pistols with 2 batteries. Give yourself another 2 incendiary grenades. And they had the sintered longswords. But now what do you want to do here? Because your plan was to sleep. But now, Dex, did you move into that room?
I did. Yeah,
Okay.
to search her body. So what else is in here?
All right, well, let me do a little polygon reveal
Oh, God.
Shit.
of the situation. In the meantime,
this-
everyone roll for initiative. No, I'm kidding. All right, so
It's weird in here.
it's a cool little
It's
room.
like an office. It's a sweet office.
Yeah.
It's shaped like a baby grand.
It is.
Everybody wants the corner office. It's dusty in here. There's a single oddly shaped desk. And that's really the only furniture of note that remains in this room. And dust everywhere. Piles, especially in the corners, have collected, and detritus scattered across the floor. Most likely, this half-orc and the cultists came and disturbed the place because it looks recently disturbed, whereas the corners of the room are the ones that are still collecting these big piles of dust. So they came in here. God knows what they were doing. But yeah, that's all you see in here.
Okay, he's going to come back in and ask everybody what they want to do. Do they just want to close up in here and rest, or because we were attacked like that, do you want to clear the rest of this building before we rest? He wants to do a walkthrough of the rest of the building before we rest. That's where he's at.
Can I medically treat Qualo before we do anything else?
Yeah, I can also Mystic Cure a couple times to supplement that.
Yeah, I'm down.
Have I done medicine check on you today?
I think
Qualo?
you have.
Okay, then never
I think
mind.
you did outside after we fought that first group of puppy murdering cultists.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm down 69 hit points.
My hands are tied. I have no medical knowledge to someone who's been injured in the last 24 hours since I treated them.
It must be very taxing for
Wish
you,
I could help.
doctor, to do all this work.
Why is mundane medicine so much more effective in Pathfinder 2, a medieval setting, than it is in Starfinder? That's my question.
Well, it was such a novel idea back then that it just had more power.
We've lost all that knowledge. That was one of the things that was lost in the gap.
Joe, I can also tell you, sorry, when you were in there, that you found a couple batteries on the table. They're like 2 Kishali batteries that I can tell you a little bit more about. Friss would probably know, but you've dealt with
How
them
dare
before. And then there's a...
What, can I roll? Can I roll to know?
Sure.
Is it engineering?
Yeah.
All right. 14?
They're Kishali batteries.
Damn it. Dr. Friss, I need some help.
Give me that.
I can't identify these.
26.
Oh, that'll do it.
Damn it.
They're roughly the same size as the standard batteries that you guys have with your weapons, but these ones look really cool. They're like translucent cylinders bound by some sort of transparent aluminum alloy. Friss, you understand how things work, so you know that either from a strange quirk of fate or parallel engineering, they can be interchanged with the regular batteries that you use. But these batteries allow a creature to use Kishali artifacts with greater efficiency.
Okay.
If they're placed in non-Kishali items, it functions like a regular battery. They cannot be rapidly recharged like yours can, but they recharge themselves automatically over the course of 24 hours of disuse.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Why don't we say that I can adapt them to our use rather than them being magically able to work in anything made thousands of years later?
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, I like that too. You also find...
So angry.
Just a distant look into the horizon of just like...
You also find a couple comm units that are very interesting looking. They don't look like your standard comm unit. Again, probably another Kishali relic. Friss, I'll roll over your 26 because Dax is too stupid to understand how these things work.
I hate this shit
He's
so
just a
much.
dumb robot.
He has so many feelings.
They are. They're handheld, just like your comm units, circular in shape, have a high resolution screen, and very simple controls. They are the Kishali version of the comm units found in the Pack Worlds, but they function using the remnants of the vast demiplane network utilized by the now extinct Kishali civilization. So the advantage of these they're known as dimensional comm units, is that their text and verbal communications are instantaneous, whether in the same system or through interstellar space. But because of the degraded state of the Kashali dimensional network that you would assume must have once existed back in the day when this civilization was thriving, they only work sporadically. Prior to use, a dimensional comm unit must be linked with at least one other unit, a process that takes only a minute when all units to be linked are on the same planet. Dimensional comm units nearly always work when used on the same planet to reach other linked devices over greater distances. Each time a dimensional comm unit is used, there's a 50% chance that it will function properly if used in the same system, or a 25% chance if the communication is interstellar, and that's rolled secretly by me.
Wow, cool.
But only linked with the dimensional comm units. If two linked dimensional comm units make a connection, they retain that connection for 24 hours. If they don't manage to connect, the users can try again after 24 hours. They do not function within the drift or on other planes, but they are pretty cool. And they're
That's really cool.
How many did we find?
6 of them.
It's
That's
finding
really
a pair of Nextel chirp phones.
So that's what you find in this room lying around on a table near the closet. There's a door leading out to the west, and then obviously 2 doors to the north in the long corridor that are left unexplored. All 6 of you are in line in the hallway of the main control room. What are you
We're
doing?
doing a fire drill.
Qualo, you get 21 points back. Healing.
Is there any more you can do?
I can do one more, and then I'm
Is that
out
the
of
best
spells.
is that the best you can do?
Linnea is gonna
Another 6, Qualo.
Qualo, you can have this, and Linnea hands you over one more serum of healing.
Oh, that's sweet. That's wonderful. Serum Mark 1?
Yeah.
Excellent.
I'm sorry about the grenade. I realized I put you in danger, but
Oh, no. It was really the trick attacks from that awful devourer person. Don't worry about it.
And then he cries a little bit in the corner. that he works with someone that would care so little for his well-being.
no, but that's why the heal.
So, hold on. The Qual's just doing one thing real quick, Ellie. Just 1 second. Okay.
What are you guys gonna do?
I would like to rest. I don't want to go into any other room before I get some resolve back.
Callum turns to Dax and says, "Hey, I know you said you wanted to check out some stuff. I'll go with you. I feel fine."
Captain? And they're standing there like an away team. Dax and Callum. Ready to go. They don't need Linnea. Let Linnea rest.
I will also rest, regain my spells. Dax, will you lead this away team? Check out the room to the north.
Yes, Captain.
Do you not need to rest, Dax?
No, Captain.
I guess Callum's just hopped up on Mountain Dew.
Oh, Dax, I got an idea for a song. The tune can kind of be like, I don't know. It could be something. Just thinking out loud.
I'll keep thinking about it.
I'll write it
Dr.
down.
Friss, would you be able to join us?
Sure, Bassa. No problem.
Then let's split the party.
I think this may be the most dangerous thing we've ever attempted to do. Actually.
Yeah.
How many
This is
more
actually
Do you
freaking...
really want to do that?
How many more enemies
I
could
said
there
Captain.
possibly be?
No, the captain wants you to feel like you have agency here. Matthew is very concerned that you're all going to die.
Okay. I'm
don't
not
think-
concerned.
I mean, I don't think they're gonna die. I think
I'm concerned that you are all going to die
Yeah,
if we
that's what
don't
I-
clear the dangers in this place before we try to rest again.
So why
And
don't we just post you two as guards and let everybody as rest if you want to stay up all night?
Would you like to order that, Captain?
I don't know if you figured this out, Joe, but my strategy for captaining on the show is to wait for everyone else to tell me what they want to do and then tell them to do that.
Job, pretend that you're the captain for a few moments, and then he'll get angry and take over. So just do that. And I think-
Exactly.
I won't, because what Joe is proposing, like, while incredibly dangerous, doesn't still mechanically can make sense.
Yeah. Well, from a character standpoint, I think it makes sense.
I mean, I get you're afraid that if we don't clear the rooms, they're going to just keep invading our rest. Is what you're thinking, right?
He's saying it was too dangerous. Let's sweep the place and make sure we know what we're looking at. You know, if he sees computers and stuff, he's not going to go setting off traps. He's just going to look at the rooms to see if there's people in the rooms, and that's it. He's not going to go digging into, trying to hack into files. You know what I mean? Like, he's just looking to clear immediate armed personnel from the area.
Yeah. Hey, Dex, you got any grenades? You should throw one in there to make sure that the area is clear.
I'll take those incendiary 2 grenades if it's not too much trouble.
Well, I think you have 2 already because we split them. You did.
Oh, so I do. He was hoping you forgot and could take yours and add them to his stack.
You murder.
Is there a check we could do, like the equivalent of a dungeoneering check from like seeing the building from the outside to know how much more of it there is to explore? Like, is he going to have to clear a whole nother floor? How much of the building are we talking here?
It appears that, like, if there was a top floor, it had crumbled, and everything's so covered in the flora, it's hard to tell, but you feel like there's not a whole lot left to explore.
Yeah, that's what I felt like. I feel like the building is just a couple more rooms, kind of thing.
Well, maybe we shouldn't split the party and we should all go. But we're talking 2 more rooms, then.
Unless there's a downstairs, that's what you don't know. It doesn't look like there's an upstairs. There might be a downstairs.
Let's clear out this floor. Here, compromise proposal. We'll clear out this floor and then rest.
So, to be clear, I don't get to lead the away team.
You can go first.
Aye, Captain.
Oh, no.
And then you see for the first time in his eyes, disappointment in his captain.
Oh, he's learning.
He's learning.
Yeah, he's figured out what Qualo has known for weeks. All right. I will move off to the left and go in.
Troy.
Oh my God, Troy.
Oh, sorry.
You know what? I think we should rest. I think we should bar the doors and rest for the evening. Troy just put a random alien in the middle of the map.
Big squid.
I've got all this stuff that came up from searching for tentacles. I just wanted to put more of them out there. Here's a fun one.
Oh.
Look at this guy.
Oh. That is a good one.
All right, so what do you jerks want to do? You're all going to stay together?
Let's take 10 minutes to recover stamina, and then we'll all go through the rest of the building.
All right. Who's burning RP to recover SP?
I am not going to. I'm going to hold on to what I got.
Actually, you know what? I won't either.
All right,
Callum
just Callum.
Qualo already did during this entire.
Quality did, yeah. Grant doesn't wait for permission.
Because I don't have any RP.
Right.
Linnea,
I remember. Okay,
stay in the back with me.
Yeah, because I remember that time when we left off before this battle happened. We were all like, yeah, let's definitely rest. Let's take care of Linnea. She can definitely not go on. And yet now, here we are. More damaged than ever. But, sure.
But that's because we tried to rest and they broke down the barrier and attacked us. We don't want that to happen again.
Yeah, you're right.
Kreska is going to say, Linnea, with your permission, I have a mode of protection I can offer you.
Of course.
I'm going to cast Shield Other, which will ward you and create a mystic connection between us so that I have to spend a resolve point to do it. But from now on, you're only going to take half damage from all wounds and attacks that deal hit point damage, and I will take that damage instead.
Oh, wow. And I understand that that's what you're sacrificing for me?
Yes, I will absorb some of the injuries and wounds you suffer.
That is unbelievably kind, Captain. I thank you. And Linnea's spirits are up, so now she's ready to murder again.
Nice.
It's a real captain right there, is what it is.
That's right.
Yeah.
Leaders lead. What are you going to do now, Captain?
Dax, will you lead us onward?
You're the worst. He's going to open up this single door that he could have done 15 minutes ago easily.
Wait, that's the room we're gonna meet the guy in, right? We're gonna meet the hologram in.
The hologram did say the room to the northwest in the corridor.
Okay, he'll open the door.
Okay. You open
Carefully,
the door,
gun pointed in.
and you see a small wall, like a partition in front of you, with some stairs leading up to the right, and there's just like a blue glow up ahead in the room. The only light, this blue tinged glow.
All right, he'll start slowly walking up the steps. Stealth check. That is a tweener, as they say in the business. 22.
22. You see a door ahead of you as you turn the corner. 22 stealth.
22 stealth. He's such a jerk. He's rolling 17 perception checks for the legion that is behind the door.
We'll see you next week.
Son of a...
I'm making suspense out of nothing. Oh, man, amazing. You're the worst.
Go and grow that.